I feel like Heather's always taking my temperature about what it is. It could be my custody schedule. It could be how I'm dealing with something. It could be my childhood. For someone I've just met, it's like I'm being clocked.
Peter, how do you know Ramona?
Ramona used to take care of me when I was younger.
No. No, that is not true.
So we have a journalist in the group, and so we looked you up.
Oh, that's awkward. I didn't expect it to come up at dinner. Maybe after dinner, after a few cocktails, after a lot of cocktails.
I'm sure the articles left out all the good stuff about me.
Not really. Not really. That's what we want to hear.
No?
What's the good stuff?
That's for dessert. So you guys have the AOL together, right?
AOA.
AOA.
But were you also part of BJ or no?
Yes.
Yes. So
Oh, you were part of BJ.
I started out in the construction business. I built a restaurant.
I love you all the same, but I don't know what to say. I love you, 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 I love you all. I don't know.
And looking back now, it's very hard.
Start a business. What's to know?
Want to go in the bathroom? I'll stab you in the heart. What do you want me to do with? Do it slow, a butter knife, or you want me to just like artery? I agree.
No, you're very good at it.
So is AOA your first, your breakout thing since BJ
Well,
closed?
we were going to do something on 54th Street. Well, we had to shut down BJ because we could not afford a unit anymore. So we decided to shut it down, and we turned it into a new concept called Alfredo.
The two goofballs in the corner need to pipe it down and be a little cognizant of their surroundings.
How many times a week do you guys have this roast?
No. It's not a roast.
I'm kidding.
Oh, you want us to roast you?
So, you know,
we can work that out.
and my driver's outside, and I told him not to shut the car off, so I can leave any minute.
I may have to separate you two.
Why?
I mean, you guys are talking through everything. I didn't realize you had that much to talk about.
We're allowed to have a conversation.
I'm actually making a joke. You're very serious. You gotta lighten up. You really gotta lighten up. Like, every time I say something nice to you, you're like, oh my God, I don't want it anymore. Don't give me the food. Don't give me this.
No,
don't
because I feel like you're trying to like tend to me. We don't really know each other. And
I can tell you what I want to tell you. Honestly, I can. Don't tell me how to talk. Don't tell me what to do.
I didn't tell you how to talk or what to do.
What I said.
I didn't tell you how to
so that you're clear on what my intention was.
I don't need you to talk to me like that. I don't need, you're exhausting. I don't want to do that. I'm not interested in this.
So be interested in Sonia. You don't have to be interested in me. Be interested in Sonia.
Okay, just like get off me.
Back off, Heather. Just when Bethany is like that, just back away.
I'm not anywhere near you. I've never even been anywhere.
Okay, this is Dorinda's birthday. Can we, like, calm down here?
She wasn't even actually paying attention to everybody. No, she really wasn't.
What are you talking about?
She feels like I'm trying to tend to her, and that's frustrating or annoying to her somehow. So I won't tend to you.
Sometimes Heather goes from teaching to preaching. Bethany wants to be her own solution. She wants to figure it out on her own.
I don't want attention. Like, I just want to like breathe. I just want to like let it be light.
But that makes it sound like I'm suffocating you, and I don't even get it.
If I get into it, I will be laying on this floor sobbing.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into anything.
Yeah.
I just want the
Don't get
wall
upset.
up.
Don't get upset. You know what's so sad?
Just say it's back. Bethany, I get that.
No, stop it. It's even about the grieving thing. Right.
I just don't want to deal with anything.
You know, and I chose to grieve a certain way.
I'd like to see.
I don't want to do that.
No, just walk away.
I think you're gonna walk away.
Okay.
She doesn't want to live it.
I just can't.
Bethany has two speeds, wound tighter than a top and crying. And you're never quite sure which one you're going to get.
Heather.
Fine. Just...
So crazy. I'm not trying to f with you. It's not about this. No.
You got that.
Dorinda! Sakimaki! Dorinda! Sakimaki!
Heather's intent is so good, and she's a salver. That's what she does. She nurtures. She tries to make things better. Bethany doesn't like that, and I don't think Bethany likes too much attention brought to her. And Heather just wanted to be helpful, but there was definitely a lot of crying involved.
I want to give you a hug. I do want to give you a hug. I do.
Hurt or not hurt?
Okay. It's okay.
Hug it out.
Okay. I know. It's okay. I'm just...
I don't know what just happened.
I'll explain that. I really like you, and I appreciate it because we don't want any of loving. No. I don't dislike her. I just feel like she's inside of me.
Don't ever say I'm not a good friend, because that I wear like a medal. Who are you kidding? You were sick.
I know, I was sick.
Fine.
You were divorced. Those are called crisis moments, which people do for other people.
And you never were there for me the way I was there for you. But I accept that, Bethany.
Okay, first of all, just revisionist history from badgering me about my life and I'd end up alone, which may well be true on the Brooklyn Bridge.
At least I have friends. You have no friends. You have nobody in your life. Right now you have Jason. You'll probably mess that up too.
From stealing from me,
Who stole?
You did. You stole 2 dresses from me.
Your assistant gave me the friggin' dress.
No, she didn't. She's here. She can talk to you about it. And what about the other one? Then you said it fell out of the back of the car.
Then you gave me a dress, which I still have.
2 dresses stole from me.
Are you crazy? You're crazy. Oh my God. You are
And
now
third,
nuts.
and you came over this summer when Dennis was there, and you didn't
know what,
mention
Bethany?
my topless movie then because you wanted to wait until you had an audience to do it. And you know what, Ramona? That's the truth. And that's not a friend. And that's why.
Okay, you were topless, you had sex on a waterbed, you kissed another woman, and you know what? I never mentioned that. But you want to mention it? Now we'll mention it.
Mention it all. Mention it all, because you know what?
Bitch,
I
go ahead.
f***ing earn my own living.
I made
you don't
money.
Even work.
You didn't have any
And
money
that's why
until
you
you.
were f***ing.
Are you kidding?
I didn't have money till I What?
You know what?
What is that? What the hell was that
Bethany,
comment?
you would date every guy for their f***ing money.
How would you know?
Because
Who?
everyone
Name some
knows.
names. My way to the top. I can't even my way to the middle. I'm trying to my way to the bottom. I'm below 0. I can't even get up to the bottom. Someone me and get me to ground level.
I made myself. I put myself through college. I was on my own. I was on my own since 16.
So that's what it's really about.
What's that really about?
Oh, well, that's the stuff you've been harboring.
I'm not
That's
harboring
the stuff-
anything.
Oh, I
you
can tell.
pretend
That's
that
the
you're
stuff-
like this successful woman.
How many cases did you sell this year of wine?
Who
Because I
gives-
know exactly.
How many cases have you sold? Your brand is done.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look at the numbers, honey.
I had Pinot Grigio before you did. And I sold 10,000 cases my first year.
Ramona.
And that's pretty awesome.
You got into the booze business because of me, and you know you did.
I drink wine.
I could
so
tell.
Actually, you
Keep it
copied
going.
me.
It's working well for you.
Keep it going. You're like...
What am I? Am I weird? Am I acting weird?
I want to hurt Bethany. I want her to feel the pain I'm feeling. Because you know what? She's pissing me off and she's hurting me really badly. She's punching me. I'll punch you back harder. You went to private school. You had your own great car. You went into college.
Have you been like doing research on me?
Oh, yeah. You had everything paid for your whole life. I am f***ing self-made, Bethany, unlike you. You say be real, you're not real. You're
Who
like
made
being
me?
bullshit. You don't know what it's like to be married for 25 years, Bethany. You don't know. You haven't been married for 25 years. I loved him. I was extremely successful, and he didn't feel good about himself.
Okay. You've said a lot of things tonight. You really
You
have.
started, and I finished.
Ramona, I don't think you're seeing yourself at all. You're not seeing yourself clearly.
Oh, sweetheart, you don't see yourself at all. You're an opportunist. You use people.
Then why don't you stay the f away from me? You've been up
You
my
know,
ass the whole
I-
night, kissing my ass, apologies,
I'm not
fake
kissing
apologies.
your ass.
Why don't you
But
be
you know what?
genuine? If you don't like
No.
me and you think I'm
You
an
know what?
opportunist, stop
No.
trying to be my
You
friend.
know what? Because I accept people for who they are.
I can tell.
You are broken.
Ramona?
You are broken. You are so f***ing broken you don't even see it. And I feel sorry for you. I love people.
I could
and
tell.
you know what?
You seem like you love people.
No, I do love people.
You seem very
and I
loving
actually
and
do
nurturing
care for
and
you.
caring.
But you just sat down to attack me. So guess what? I'll attack you back.
Ramona, I didn't attack you in
Yes,
any
you
way,
did.
shape, or form. I
Oh
didn't.
my God. You sat here ready to have a fight with me.
I genuinely
Drop
didn't, but
thing.
the truth came out. It all came out tonight.
No, the truth came out. It's like you're a bitch. You are a bitch. You're the Bethany f***ing bitchy witch. You're the bitchy witch. Bethany the bitchy witch. That's who you are. Good luck to you.
All right.
I never wanted to be part of Tipsy Girl. I never even talked to Peter
John
about Tipsy Girl.
Medesian said totally on board. They had a lunch.
It's bullshit. So stop with your bullshit. No, stop.
I know, but there's other...
I'd rather chew my left leg off than be part of Tipsy Girl.
Right.
You think I need that Tipsy Girl?
I have never had anything to do with Tipsy Girl, but as usual, Sonia's gotta go backwards and bring up this ridiculous lie again.
You shouldn't be in business with him in that brand. You're not going to make any money,
Show
and
me
you're spinning
the
your
text.
wheels. This idiot that's gone to everybody.
She said she sent you the text.
Yeah, I did. You saw where John Medesian said, I spoke to Dorinda after our lunch. She's on
married
for
to John
everything.
Medesian.
She's
John
in for
Medesian
everything.
doesn't run my estate.
Well, I'm just saying. He said he spoke
I don't
to
care.
you.
So
were
then
on
have
board
John
with
Medesian
everything.
run Tipsy Girl.
Tipsy guy.
I don't care if John wants to be Tipsy Guy. Have at it. I don't pay his bills. I don't live with him. Here's the good news. I'm free.
I gotta be honest, I love it. This is my favorite part. When Dorinda's bad, she is so good.
I think you owe Dorinda
I'm telling Connor right now.
You owe Dorinda an apology.
No, Dorinda wanted to do Tipsy Girl. And I told you.
Come on.
And then
Now you need to
he
back
came
that
to
up and take it back
came to
right
me for
now.
Tipsy. And I said yes to Tipsy.
You better take
He
it back,
originally
Sonia.
wanted to work
You better
with me
take
for
it back.
Tipsy.
Stop it. You f your way to the middle,
what?
and you keep your way to the middle. You're bankrupt. Yeah, I have your papers for
bankrupt?
fraud. Hostess with the mostest.
You're not dressed for this, and neither are you.
I guess animals.
Stop.
Oh, wow. You're really a businesswoman.
Sorry.
Clip. You fool.
Clip. I don't know what that means. I guess it means shut your f***ing mouth. You're not a girl's girl. You said it. You're not a girl's girl.
No, you're not a girl's girl. How's that for your cookie jar?
Give me some evidence.
You like that for your
Give
cookie
me
jar?
What man have I ever rolled up on anybody?
I never said.
What married man have I ever slept with? What young 25-year-old have I ever f***ed and then give my friend shit about it? You are a hypocrite.
What?
You f*** everyone.
Oh,
And you
really?
pretend that you don't. I don't care if you're the biggest whore in Macy's window, but you pretend that
So what are you doing right
you're
now?
appropriate. I'm calling you out on your because no one besides me has the balls to do it. You are a slut and a liar and a hypocrite.
Oh, very nice.
And a snake.
Oh.
That's the truth.
You know, I'm glad to hear that. I'm
It's
glad.
true. I can't believe the words that are coming out of my mouth. But I feel like I owe it to myself and everyone around us to just at least say my piece to her face.
How dare you stand here and point
I've
your
never
finger
called.
at me?
I am not a saint.
Oh, good. Walk out of the room.
I am
Let's
going
go
to.
ahead.
I am not
You know
a
what?
saint.
Better, like, let
I'm
her
not
go
a saint.
out.
I
Let-
should have stayed
You know
in
what?
the
Let's
city with
unpack.
you. You should have.
Let's unpack her.
Yes, I should have.
Yes.
But she is a lot more humble and decent and lovely
Well,
than you will ever be.
You being Sonia's mentor is fucking hilarious.
Listen, I'm trying to be her friend, which
Yeah.
is a lot more than you have
By
been.
going out and getting just as wasted as she
No,
does at
that's
night
not true.
and banging different guys all over the city.
Can you stop screaming?
I came in thinking this was going to be a fun party. I don't know how this went from slumber party to slaughter party.
Can you stop
And
screaming
bring you
now?
guys home to her house.
This is why I didn't have Sonia, because she can't handle this.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have had Luann either, because she seems to be screaming at everyone,
I
too.
didn't know that. Bethany's not being very considerate to me, the host. I had visions of sugar plums dancing through my head. It's all going the wrong direction.
That's
Can
being
you
her
start?
friend.
Can you
At
stop
least
screaming
I tell
now?
her. At least
Can you
I-
stop screaming now?
At
Can you
least
like
I tell her
get
I'm
under
not
control?
screaming.
Get in control
because
of yourself.
I'm sick of the way that you live and pretend.
You're sick of the way that I live.
And
You
sit
know
here and go,
nothing about how I live.
Sonia, I wonder what is going on with her. I'm just trying to help her.
Really? By bringing guys home to her house, by being just as wasted
Who
as her?
says I bring
every
guys home
night?
and gets
But
wasted?
she
What are you
does.
talking about?
She does. And I'm out at night seeing you guys
now
wasted.
you're talking about me.
Yes. Sonia says you bring guys home every night to
Well,
her
that's
house.
not true.
Luann's been staying at my house, but she's been shacking up with some guy.
So who does she have? What guys she have at night?
There's a couple guys.
You know what? I had a very dry spell, and all of a sudden, the sky has opened up, and it's raining men.
You're wet.
And I
Because
haven't
you're
been
a
at
pizza
Sonia's
tub.
every night, so
Well,
that's
I
not
thought you
true.
were living there while you were looking for an apartment.
But the same hairstyle is true.
Well, that is
Beige.
true. Luann, she's like, oh, your haircut. And by the way, your hair's looking a lot like mine. I'm like, what are you, single white drag queen?
Ugh, piece of shit.
Find out on your sobriety.
I'm not dining out of my sobriety.
Yes, you are. Are you
How
dining?
dare you?
Cabaret, cabaret, cabaret all day. Life is not a cabaret. It is actually not a cabaret. To watch my
at
daughter
you.
sleep.
Don't
What am
say
I?
look at
What
you.
am I?
That's
Look at
rude.
yourself.
It didn't have to come to this, but because you're not listening to us and because you're only focused on yourself, this is where it's gone.
You are really
Look in the fucking mirror. Look at me.
glass out of my
Look at
face.
you.
She's
You
worse.
never checked in on Dennis. Not
What are you
once.
talking
no,
about?
you never asked about Dennis. You
you
never
kidding
asked.
me? I
you
did.
never asked. No,
Of
you
course
don't.
I did.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Every day it's about you. Every fucking day it's about
It
you.
is,
Every
always.
fucking second it's about you. Oh, because I didn't get a massage. Because you're an asshole that didn't even have lunch with us today. That you go to look at your own poster.
I went for a swim at the beach, for God's sake.
You're missing her pain. You're not getting it. It's so sad.
This is so sad. Do you understand? It was a whole weekend. I took weeks of my life for you. She's being your doormat.
No, she has not been my doormat. She's my friend.
She saved you. I had lawyers come to your house on a Sunday. I spoke to your kids. I sat outside in your driveway to make sure that you didn't drive your car. You almost crashed the boat and killed your friends. You were running in a field in negligee and had to be taken in cop cars, and I made sure that they didn't record it so you didn't ultimately get arrested.
I was not in a good place.
You left the rehab that I got you for free 2 weeks early and said,
I didn't leave 2 weeks early.
Yes, you did. You
No,
did.
I left a week early to go because I had to work.
For cabaret!
Yes, and I needed to go and do that.
For cabaret, you left
I needed to go and do that.
I got it for free. You're sick.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're gonna have a heart attack. You're gonna have a heart attack.
I really think Bethany is having a full-on panic attack, and it doesn't have to do just with Lou. She's got a lot on her plate. I don't know how much she's dealt with the whole thing with Dennis, but she can't take the frivolity of this bullshit anymore.
You didn't ask me once about how I am a best friend.
I'm sorry.
You didn't ask me because you're so
I didn't want to. I'm so sorry about Dennis. I mean,
intense and angry and rude about him.
You were smug.
You don't
It's
see
a
yourself.
narrative I'm creating. I'm creating another narrative.
Calling someone smug is not a narrative.
Let's
you understand
go. No,
the difference?
The word
that's just
smug is to
labeling.
create the
no,
narrative.
that's just labeling. And then I hear when I watch the show, and then I hear this whole story. This
And
whole,
I hear a story
this whole
too.
story that
I
you've
heard
made
a
up.
story
Okay, I know she,
also.
because she knows she was
Yeah,
lying.
I heard a
Okay,
story
so-
that you said also
so
about
you-
me, and I'm so mean.
Can I speak?
Oh my
you
God.
told this whole long story about this guy Brian,
Right.
which
All
was
true.
not true.
All true.
None of it was true.
All true.
He's very persistent. Can we get together? Are you feeling better? What does tomorrow look like? How about Wednesday? Maybe I can come over since you don't feel well. Would love to see you before. How are you feeling?
This guy Brian?
Yeah, great. He doesn't stop.
Okay, so the real text messages are this. Wednesday, the night right after speed dating, you reach out to him.
I'll give you
that
my
was
phone,
really
Andy.
nice.
Yes.
And then Brian says, I'm at the Mark, probably with Ramona, with
Right.
friends, come by. Would love to in bed with Bryn. Then so you didn't try to set him up with me that night like you said in the
Of course
blog.
I 100% did.
Then the following, no, let me finish, Bethany.
You're not on the phone. You don't have his phone.
Yes, I do. He screenshotted every single text message. Listen.
Did you go to drinks with Ramona?
Oh my God.
She says you left together, and
She's
Carol
not-
is
this
under
is
the
what she's
impression
doing
that
'cause
you're
she knows
interested.
she's lying.
This is
She
from
knows
him,
she's
dude. So
lying.
he's
She
watching.
knows-
Was
okay.
meeting Rory
No,
and her friends at the Mark, and we ran into Ramona on the way out. She abandoned her Uber and jumped
this
in my
narrative
car.
that he's so
She said,
interested
narrative,
in. He's
find another word.
No, I
She
don't
stayed
have. I'll
for
use the
a
words I
bit,
want
then
to
left
use,
early.
Bethany. Why don't you get a
nice
bigger vocabulary?
woman, but zero
Why don't you
interest.
get off my jock?
Didn't
How's
speak
that
with
for a
Carol at
word?
all that night. Rory made the intro after, and she seems
Yes.
nice interest.
Okay.
And then you say, I can easily set you up with Carol.
Yes.
Hurry up,
Yes.
bitch! That's what I said.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You're
That's
a,
not
put
what
your
you
glasses.
said. You're a f***ing
It
liar.
says it.
It's between me and Brian.
Okay.
you
Yes.
moron.
Yeah, I have Brian's phone. I have all
Oh,
his
this is
text
his
messages.
phone?
Yes.
This is
I have
it.
all
Brian
his text
It
messages.
says,
Yeah.
I can easily set you up with Carol.
You know when
She
she
said,
knew
good.
when she said that?
Sunday,
When she knew-
February 4th.
5 days
That's
after
after you were in
speed
the car with
dating,
him.
when she already knew he had gone out with me because he told her.
So you're
He
saying
said,
that was
"Huh,
days
Susan,
later."
You were trying to fix up a date with you and him for lunch well after you knew about the Ramona story and my story.
I texted him
You-
more recently when I went to Puerto
I know,
Rico.
What happened when you
Still
got in the car with him?
texting him.
Nothing?
No, I don't
You just went for
text him.
drinks?
After you badmouthed him in car.
He probably hit on you, too.
Texted him.
I'm in love with him.
No,
We're
okay,
engaged.
okay,
like,
Bethany.
Carol,
Nobody
you
wants
gotta
him.
get
I
your
think you
life
might.
together.
No.
Get,
Okay.
get
I
a
think this
hobby.
is called a
You
power
need a
play.
career.
Okay, I
You
want to
really
move
do
on.
need a career.
Andy, this is a power play and egos. That's what's going on. Nobody wants the red guy. He doesn't even live in Manhattan.
Okay.
okay,
Please,
now
let's move on.
It's a classic case of systematic bullying, which is...
Is that a medical term? I just want to know what that is, systematic bullying. I want to just know. I don't understand.
It means
Sorry.
just continual bullying.
Okay. I didn't know that was like a real term, diagnosed.
Go on, Kelly. Go on.
So, as you can see, it's happening right now. And so when it's the back and forth, when it's the constant berating, this is inappropriate behavior. And it was an amazing opportunity for me to actually, it wasn't a breakdown, it was actually a breakthrough. It was an amazing opportunity for me to, talk to viewers about being bullying and for them to say to them, if you're in a situation like this as an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old, or a 41-year-old woman being harassed and berated by, by people that are supposed to be potentially your friends, that's a serious issue. I don't like being scared by 4 women. I don't like having to come into a room and be like, hi, because I'm like, are they gonna bite my head off? I don't really like it. I like being me. I like being Kelly Cloran Ben Simone, the mother of C and Teddy. That's who I like to be. And it was really, really hard. And after the first lunch, I called my agent. I said, I am off this hate boat. No, we're gonna be fine. So then we have to have a sit down with Bethany, an intervention with Bethany saying, lay off Kelly. Nope.
You're delusional. You really need, you need help. You need help.
Okay, you know what? Out of something bad has been something, out of something so bad has been something so amazing. I mean, this platform of Housewives has been so unbelievable for me to be so charitable, and on a level that I've never even thought that I could actually be able to do. And so, you know, whether they bully me or like they're mean to me or they're like constantly on this like crazy train, it's okay because the platform is so great and I'm able to do so many amazing things. I'm grateful.
Okay, Kelly, here's my question. I get what you're saying and I want to hear what you guys have to say.
What you're saying. No one in the world on the planet Earth gets what you're saying.
Okay, I want to hear what you have to say in a minute. This seems like you've processed the situation and now you're saying, look, stepping out of this is a great opportunity for me to talk about bullying and that's
what you just said.
There's like a hotline.
That's what you
if
just
you or
said.
someone you know is being bullied, please call this phone number.
You've processed the situation.
No, I watched it, but even before, when I was on the boat, I was like, get me off this boat. I mean, I went there with the intention of thinking it was going to be this fun girls' weekend. Ramona, who hates me and thinks I'm stupid and an idiot, and I'm a scarecrow and I'm all these different things, you know, since day one, all of a sudden wants me to go on this girls' trip. I was actually forced to go on the trip. I was forced by Bravo to go on the trip.
That's not true.
That
but
is
I
true.
appreciate it,
I
but
said
it's not
no.
true.
And, you know, everybody knows that. And
no, it's not true. But...
Andy, it is true, though. Okay. But thank you, I appreciate that.
Okay.
And, you know, I'm just, after being there and now watching it again months later, you know, it just makes me very, very sad that adults can't, you know, that we as women don't celebrate each other. That, you know, it's constantly berating and trying to nitpick and the accountability and the chit lists and everything. It's just the weirdest situation. It really is.
I don't understand why, you know, if first of all, I said to you, I don't think it's a good idea you go on that trip because I know you have a hard time, you know, defending yourself and I was worried about you and, you know.
Why should I have to defend myself? I'm supposed to be a friend.
But I
don't understand why you.
Why would I want to go with them? Why?
Okay, just.
Okay, I understand that.
And I couldn't.
So I don't understand where you go because in life you always should do what you want to do. And I remember.
We'll get there in a minute.
In life you should always do what you want to do. And I remember having this conversation with you. What I don't understand is you go there instead of saying, kind of laying low and being really totally low-key and like going along with the program, you instigated a lot of what went on.
You saw a lot of what was instigated.
No, but there was, you know, you can't cook, you're not a chef.
That's what you said.
1,000 times worse than what was shown. 1,000.
So was there, my question is there a lot,
times worse.
is there a lot that we don't see?
Yes,
because I wasn't there.
It was much worse.
Yes.
It was just that times 10.
It was disgusting. It was the most vile situation I've ever been in my entire life, and I'm so embarrassed that I
you have
allowed
something to be embarrassed about.
To stoop to your
you
level.
should be embarrassed.
I cannot tell you how
there is no level.
I am that I would like allow you guys to attack me.
We didn't attack you. You have psychological and emotional problems, and we're all talking to you as if we're going to make some sense out of this, and it's crazy. This is we're doing what we do. Yeah, why are we even perfect? It's not, this is not a normal person. She's nuts. And she was asked to leave this island, and it's like we're asked, what am I gonna tell her? It's like talking to Humpty Dumpty. It's not gonna happen. We're not gonna get a resolution here. She just makes up whatever she wants to say. She's gonna tell me that she's an African-American Asian woman in a minute. And I'm like, okay, no, you're not. I mean, it doesn't matter.
And I was so out of my way. Right, about Reed being here, do you? Are you yelling at me? No, I'm asking you a question. You don't have anything negative to say about Reed being here, do you?
I actually said that with him being here, it could change the dynamic.
You thought that the dynamic would change? You knew that if Reed was coming down here, it was because I have a huge anxiety problem and it would be to get me on the plane.
No, we thought he'd be in a hotel.
You don't think that Reed was going to be...
We thought he'd be in a hotel, not staying here.
Reed got me here on the plane.
Aviva, you're missing the point.
Don't yell at me.
Well, you're yelling.
Don't yell at me.
You are yelling.
Well, because if anybody does not go upstairs and throw your arms around Reed and say thank you for bringing our friend down here and helping her, okay?
We did thank him.
I don't want to hear any negativity.
Enough already. What do I have to do? Engrave it on my forehead? Thank you, Reed? Across my breasts? What? What do you want, Aviva?
We did that.
Not at all.
Because he didn't come down here to watch you both get drunk and act. And
No, but
he
you
didn't do that.
You came to me.
He didn't do that.
But you
because
came to me.
my husband just did an amazing thing. My husband.
Calm down.
Calm down. I don't need Xanax. I just need my husband. I don't need Pinot Grigio. I just need my husband.
Come on, guys. Yesterday you were saying to me, how are we going to tell Reed to leave?
Because
you're asking me to do it. Come on.
Dare you? He didn't come down here to watch you get drunk or watch you go swimming topless in the pool. He came down here to help me get on the plane.
You're getting very anxious right now.
No, I'm getting pissed.
You missed the point.
I'm getting pissed because these are not friends supporting friends.
No, you missed the point.
These are people being really disgusting. And we were going to ask him to leave. How are we going to ask Reed to leave?
Not to leave.
You know
we
what?
were having a discussion.
We want
you to be with us.
We're happy
What
to leave.
we were saying.
You know what? And for you to be so ungracious, for you to be so ungracious and to not welcome me and my husband warmly into the house. It's
She wanted to have Sean.
It's disgusting.
She wanted to have Mario.
No, don't shake your head. It's like when Heather came to your house. It's like when Heather came to your house in the Hamptons, and you told her she talks too much. You're an ungracious lady, and I thought more of you. I heard that you were mean. I heard you did mean things. You're missing. And I gave you the benefit of the doubt, and I'm disappointed. You're both white trash, quite frankly.
I just want to tell you what this truth is.
What is the truth? I want to hear the truth. Be quiet. I want to hear the truth. I want to hear the truth. You can't handle the truth. I can handle the truth.
Oh my God, Al Sharpton.
Maybe Kelly's not getting enough.
Al Sharpton.
Oh, you need sex.
No, put your hair up. It's Al Sharpton.
Now she's talking nonsense. Nothing is making sense. I just don't get it. It's getting really weird now.
No, but Bethany, she's saying she went off the deep end with the kids.
Then keep saying it. Why do you say it over and over again? Just keep like mantra. Go ahead. Keep saying it.
I'm just saying, like,
Nobody
you got
cares.
yourself in the paper. No, I never went to the press.
Proof or evidence? You have
she has no proof.
You know what? This is a really lovely evening, and I had a really lovely time.
She did it.
I'm going to excuse myself like an adult, and then I'm going to come back, and I'll have shots later. I'm going to excuse myself.
No, you won't have shots later because you say you're going to do shots, but you don't.
I'll do whatever I want. I am a woman, and I have a prerogative.
I think Kelly is incredibly paranoid, incredibly delusional. I really believe that Kelly believes her own myth. I do. Why would I spend my time to put Kelly in the paper?
What about when you attacked Gwyneth, my friend Gwyneth?
Who's Gwyneth?
Paltrow? And what about Rachel?
She's a comedian.
Really?
That's what she does.
I'm out. I'm out. You guys, thank you so much. It was lovely. This is over.
I want you to know, girls, there's a big problem here. No, she's damaged. Something has happened.
What a nutbag.
Does anyone want a jelly bean?
Kelly.
Or a lollipop?
Kelly,
calm down.
I need to talk
Can we
about
just
you.
calm down and stop with all this, like,
Something happened where she thinks that you did something evil.
I don't care.
And you did something.
It doesn't matter. The food was delicious. Your
She also thinks this one's evil and that she was dressed
I don't
up
say she's
in,
evil.
in,
I said
in
she
a
was
role.
channeling. Channel. The word was channel. The operative word was channel.
Channeling the devil,
You know
and
what?
in the same sentence I was angelic.
I'm feeling sorry for Kelly right now
Exactly.
because something's happening here.
I feel sorry for you because
I feel bad for her.
you're crazy.
Something's happened.
She's awesome.
Because she thinks something's wrong with you.
Well, she
I do.
doesn't.
Like, you're absolutely crazy.
Okay, I'm crazy.
Something's happened here.
We all think you need to get help. There's something wrong with you.
Yeah, because I don't like you.
That's not an illness.
Your dad passed away, and you're like, here? It's creepy.
All right.
Why is that creepy?
It's
Oh my
freaking
God.
creepy.
She needs to get help. You know, I went away as soon as my mother passed away. My mother died on a Friday.
Don't ever tell anybody that, Ramona. That is a,
The four of us are actually sane, and she's crazy, and now we're picking on her. Okay? Okay, let's stop. She has a problem.
I feel like you're trying to kill me every night, and I threw up.
She's paranoid.
The night before I came. Because I don't want to be a part of this.
Go to sleep! Go to sleep! You're crazy! Go to sleep!
No, don't be mean to her. She has a problem.
You're insane!
I said, ladies, this is us picking on a woman who needs our help.
I am so tired. I'm taking my lollipops and gumberries.
She has a chemical imbalance or something.
Now we're being. She doesn't want to come back right now.
I'm really horrified by that. I'm so horrified. I don't even want to go and sit back down.
How do you lose 10 pounds unless you have an intestinal
Because
virus?
I'm trying to eat well, to get rid of the reflux, to get rid of the asthma, because the cause of the asthma is not mold, it's not anxiety, it's not food allergies, it's reflux. And in order to get rid of reflux, you have to eat a special...
Okay,
No, it's not. It's too much
talking
acid.
about this. Okay, I want to remind everybody that it's actually Sonia's party. party tonight.
For you.
For many reasons. It is Sonia's party tonight.
Love inside. Love inside. Love inside. Supporting each other.
Okay. So let's just sit down and let's try to have a calm conversation. I find it very, very, very hurtful that you don't believe that I have asthma. Who cares? Okay, well, you know what? Take this home.
Who cares?
Okay, take it home.
It's
Take it
weird.
home. So your antagonist is bullshit. No, Kat, it's all real. It's all real. It's all real. Okay, it's all real. Don't you understand that this is like the tiny piece of your problem?
What, you don't believe that I heard the stuff that I heard about Carol?
Okay.
No, what did you hear?
What's it about? I would like to go home tonight, and this is not worth my time. You know what? Take this home. Take it home. Okay, take it home. Take it home. Take it home. Your antagonist is bullshit. You say that you're really hurt by us. Okay, I'm hurt. You say that you have never lied to any of us at the table, and you find us really hurtful. I find that laughable.
Well, let me tell you something, Heather. The only thing.
Keep it together, Aviva.
The only thing that is artificial or fake about me. This. I'm sick of it. I am sick of you all accusing me. I'm done. Everything else is real. Everything else. Everything else is real. I'm gonna vomit. Okay, everything else is real, girl. Everything else. I mean, really. No. I'm sick of being called fake. I'm sick of it. All right, no. It's unbelievable. You know, I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it. Heather, why don't you take it? I'll crawl home. Here. Go ahead. Go ahead, Heather. Take it. Oh, my God.
Oh my God! They say this is the last straw. I mean, this is the last leg.
Now I'll crawl home. That's what you want from me, right? I want you to crawl home. You want me to crawl home. You're very mean.
These girls are truly out of control, and we do need a boss lady, and I'm happy to play that role.
I'm very mean. What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her?
There's no words to describe what these women have put me through.